Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. We're having a bit of thunderstorm here, so I'm a minute late because I was wrangling dogs out of my area. They like to hide under my craft desk when thunder and stuff happens, so I sent them upstairs. They're on their own. So welcome. Today we are going to have a little look-see at the Sale-a-Bration catalog and some of the products in it. Say hello if you've jumped on. So this little beauty is going to run from August the 3rd. Obviously it's already started a few days ago, till the end of September. So for every $60 or $100, $120 product that you spend, you get to choose an item out of this little catalog. So before I was only allowed to show you the cover and the back. Now I could show you the inside. So this is the fun part. So the first product in here is the Bedazzling specialty paper. And I think I did show you a sample last week of it. So I've been playing with it. Look at it, isn't it cool? It's like disco balls. So I've been playing around with it. And for intricate dies like this one, it doesn't cut very well. It doesn't get all the image. I've run this through a few times. I've peeled off the backing. So if you're going to use it for die cuts, intricate's probably not going to be your friend. But if you know a secret that I don't know, definitely let me in on that, because I did make this one, but it was very... Sorry, I just had a dog sneak in. It was very problematic, but I did manage to get this sample card made. I also took my blends and colored it, which is fun. So this is in Real Red. This one's in Shaded Spruce, and then this is the Evening Evergreen, which is pretty cool. I like that you can color it for sure. I hope the camera's picking that up well. So yeah, experiment with it by coloring on it. Also, you can take it, I'm just going to slide this out of the way for a minute and bring my little mat in. You can take one of our misters and some alcohol. I use 99% for pretty much everything, and some of our re-inker. And if you just put a few drops into your mister to get whatever color that you want, I've kind of got a red. I'm just going to give that a little shake. You can spritz it and get some color on there as well. So if more you sprayed in one area, you could kind of get a gradual ombre look going on too, which would be kind of fun. Good morning, Glenda. Welcome home from your camping and adventures. So that is fun, I think, anyways. So play around with that. Show me what you've made. The penguin paper. Now I'm going to feature all this month using these products. So on my Saturday shows, you can tune in. This one I've got scheduled later on in the month, but this paper is so adorable. So as I do those features, I will show you all the product as well. But if you want to see it before, just shoot me a comment and I'll definitely show. Yeah, don't you love that paper? I've got more of that coming. We've got Feels Like Home. I haven't ordered this one yet, but I'm sure I will. I've seen some great samples with it, and there's some great ones in the catalog. So that one is fun. This one we featured last week. So we made this card last week. And then we've got the Peaceful Prints. I haven't gotten this paper yet either, so it's on the list, but they've made some beautiful samples with this one as well. So lots of possibilities. the Counting Sheep. This is going to be next Saturdays. I've made some fun samples with that. And the beautiful thing about this is it's also got a die that goes with it. So you can order $60 worth one time, get the stamp, and then order the dies on your next order. So that's kind of nice. And then we've got the textured frames, which is kind of fun to do backgrounds and stuff like that with. There's some beautiful samples in the catalog as well, and I've got that one scheduled, I think, for the end of the month. Summer Shadows dies, so this coordinates with the Shaded Summer stamp set in the catalog. So there's some images here of that stamp, or it can just stand alone and you can just use the flowers and the backgrounds and stuff like that to create something as well. So this is at $120 price point, but it's a huge set. There's 11 dies in the set, so great value for sure. Then we've got the Delicate Dahlias, which is what we're playing with today. So that's this one here. And some great samples in the catalog. I've got some, I recreated this one here with the leaves dies and our tailored tags. So quite pretty, depending on the coloring that you do. I cased this right out of the catalog, so it's exactly, but you can change up the colors of the flowers and get something different as well. Good morning, Marilyn. And then I've created a couple samples in the back here using the host in your words. So this is if you host a party or gather a bunch of friends together and spend $375, you can get some free product, and you can also get this greeting set as well. And it's got some beautiful sayings in it. I love the happy birthday, and just like the different fonts mixed together just are awesome. So I created this card here out of the catalog and using that dazzling paper. And this is the Time Worn and the Harvest, I forget what it's called, Harvest Meadow or something paper. So yeah, nice and fun. And then I've just cut out the sentiment here. I've just kind of cut it out and paper pieced it in with the different color, same as they did in the catalog. It's exactly as you see. And then this one also here is in the catalog, and that's using the hand penned and just some watercoloring. And I've used a different shape of sentiment because I didn't have the one that they used in the catalog, but and then those brush metallic dots. And I've changed the background to the splotches because I didn't have what they used in the catalog as well. So great ideas. Our designers for our catalog are awesome. And then before we get to today's card, we'll quickly discuss the joining the creative community right now. So for $135, you can buy the starter kit. You get $165 worth of product. But as a bonus, you get to choose any of the bundles from the list here in the July to December mini catalog. There's one in there that's $81.25. Hello, you get that for free. So great opportunity. If you have any questions or are interested in joining, you may just want to just buy the kit, use the product for yourself, which is how I started, and not do the business at all. So if you have any questions, we can definitely discuss that. But let's get to creating the card that we're going to make today and showing you some other fun stuff as well. So here's the card that we're going to make. Nice and easy, nice and fun. Just grab all my little goodies here and my instructions. So I posted the instructions yesterday, but I will go over them as we make the card. It's pretty basic and easy. It's nothing too complicated. So I've got my card base that's gray granite. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I have a layering die cut piece that I cut at 3 by 4 1/4, and then I die cut it out with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. So this larger one here, largest one in the package, and cut that out. Then I have a basic white piece that I'm going to layer on the inside of this die cut, and it is cut at 2.5 by 3 5/8. Morning, Valerie. And then I've taken this is a retired set, but I like to use it. Oops. The rectangular stitch dies has a little square here, so that's what I've cut out there, and I've stamped a sentiment on it from the set. So it's got "Thank you kindly, oh so happy for you, sending heartfelt sympathy," which is the one I stamped on the original card, and then "You inspire me," which I love. I've used that a few times on some. And then I've got my inside piece, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've added some linen thread and the silver metallic pearls. All right, so we'll get to stamping. So what I did was, with this set, we have some nice line art, and then we've got in the filler distinctive stamps as well. So each, the leaves and the little flowers and these little tiny leaves all have something that matches, which is really, really nice. I don't know if you've noticed on our new cases we have where we can add the stamps so that you know if you're missing something. These ones obviously are on my blocks right now to use, so that's where those are. So nice filler in images. So basically on the original you'll see the line art in the back and then the filler image in the front. So we will go ahead and use our gray granite and we will stamp the line image on the back. And you're just going to randomly, oops, place that down to create a background. And I've missed some images there, but they're going to be covered up with my die cut piece, so I'm not too worried about it. Just going to get a little tiny bit in the corner there. That looks pretty good to me. All right. And then we will use some dimensionals on the back of our die cut. I like to put a couple in the middle so that it doesn't sag. And then we will take our filler in 2.5 by 3 5/8 piece, and we will stamp the, this one's dyed. I used the cherry cobbler and it's totally dyed my stamp. These look beautiful in the cherry cobbler. I will show you a sample here. So I was playing with creating backgrounds. And so because I love dahlias, so I used some fallish colors because I'm going to create a fall card. So I've used cinnamon cider here. I've used the cherry cobbler, crushed curry, and then garden green, and created a really, really nice background, and then used the filler in of the large dahlia image. So this is going to create, and then I'm probably going to emboss it to give it a little bit of texture because I like to do that on my cards. And I have a sample which I'll show you where I've done that. So this is going to be a beautiful fall card for a gift that I'm sending to someone who absolutely adores fall. So I'm just going to stamp this on the background. And so I'm going to use first generation, and then I'm going to use second generation, and I'm just going to stamp that one off. So I kind of get that two-tone sort of look. I need to massage my ink. So if you get sort of not a great looking line there, if you just take a spoon and massage in your ink, it'll stamp better, but I'm not going to do that right now. I just re-inked that, so that's probably me forgetting to do that. So what I will do now is I will attach this as soon as I grab my seal, which I didn't move over to the photography desk here. I will attach that to my... You ladies like that fall one? Yeah, I love the colorings. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I like fall too, but. And then I'm going to take my linen thread. See if I can find the end here. It's a brand new roll. I go through a lot of linen thread. I love it. Except for I wish they would distinguish where the end is. So I'm just going to create a new one. There we go. And then what I do is on the roll, if you keep it on the roll, I make a little slit in the top of the roll so that when I'm done, because right now I can't find the end, I just slide it in there and then I can always find the end of it when I want to go use it. So there's your little hack for today. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of seal right there and we're gonna just create some loops. So I'm just gonna go like that. Oh, I missed your comment there, Marilyn. I'll have to go back and read it and respond to you. It was something about casing the catalog. I love to case the catalog. If you can't find any ideas, it sort of gets your mojo going, gives you some ideas for starting points, and then changing the colors, whatever sort of you want to do, you can then do from there. So I just kind of made some loops, attached it to my little seal there. And then I'm going to attach my sentiment. So I've already pre-stamped it just for the sake of time. And so I can show you more samples. And then I've made this one a thank you card instead of the sympathy of my original. So I'm just going to place that down right over to disguise where we put our seal underneath there to hold our linen thread down. And then I'm just going to take some of these silver metallic dots. They also come in gold. These are lots of fun. So when you're doing your Christmas card, starting those, they make a great addition to like our trees and stuff like that. They look like little ornament balls. And I realize I have an even number, so I need to maybe over there. And I'm going to add one more to the original because I always do them in odd numbers. I don't know how I didn't do that there. So now we'll take our dimensionals off the back and place this on the front of the card. This is pretty quick and easy, but it also shows you how to use the two images together to create something beautiful. So we're just going to put that down in the middle. Just like that. And then on the inside, I've just line stamped again in the gray granite and then done the middle in the pool party for the inside. And I'm gonna skip doing an envelope right now because I've run low and my order doesn't arrive till next week. So I will go back and stamp an envelope when they come in. So that's our card. Nice, simple, but beautiful, I think. Hope you do too. So I'll get those out of the way and then we'll look at some more samples. So let's bring this in for a moment. So that's the one straight out of the catalog. I'm just gonna have a sip of tea here. And then I've got some other ones here. So this one is was inspired by Kristen Henry from the Craft Therapy. She did the line image in gold embossing powder. Same with this cutout one. You have to fussy cut this set because there isn't a die that goes with it. But it is pretty easy to cut, I think. If you like to fussy cut, it works perfectly. And then I used my blender pens, or sorry, my water painters, and did the Misty Moonlight and sort of watercolored that. And then I used Pear Pizzazz on the leaves. And then this is our new gold ribbon. And then I've just done a embossed layer tag there as well. And then I've taken my, I don't know if you can see, I've taken my chalk pen and just done a little splatter here and there on the wood grain paper. So this is beautiful. Kristen did a great job designing this card. So that was Kristen Henry from the Craft Therapy. Beautiful. And the coloring is just gorgeous. I don't know if these dahlias come in blue, but they do on this card. This is another fun one using the tailored tags. I've used that new gold shimmer paper. I've got to think of the name here. And then of course the linen thread, stamped some leaves on the tag in behind, and then I've die cut out, which it worked well with this solid image. So I think it's just the delicate sort of intricate cuts on that paper. It's just too thick for them, but just a little cute cutout there. And then that fresh freesia paper, and it's, I think I used pale papaya there, and then just some soft succulent gems, but nice and simple paper. And I just love that gold shimmer. Right, Glenda? The chalk pen, I always forget about it, and it sits right in front of my nose. Here's one using the Picture This dies, and then using that image in behind in a first generation stamping. And then I've used that shimmer gold paper again with some embossing white powder, and that gold so gold ribbon again. I think I'm on a gold kick right now, if you haven't noticed. And then this is mint macaron paper, just stamped with the line image. So easy, pretty, great way to use these dies if you have them as little windows. And then Blushing Bride is the base there. Oh, thank you, Glenda. You're so sweet. So here's that one where I've embossed. So that's what I plan to do with this one, is emboss it. So I've used the Tasteful Textiles embossing folder. I'll get that as close as I can so you can see. And then I've used the beautifully penned paper. One of the backdrops is the polka dotted. And I thought it paired really nicely with the gingham black ribbon, which you can also color with your blend. So if I wanted to make it pinky, I could have pinked it up with a blend pen. And then I've used, I think this is retired, but I have a roll of it and I wanted to use it, of this fun mesh ribbon. So that may be retired, I can't remember. But yeah, nice, simple, pretty on the soft succulent paper. And then this background is the Evening Evergreen. And then I have a whole bunch of the alcohol ink backgrounds. This one didn't quite work out for me. It kind of bled sort of like this one, so I thought this is perfect. Some of it was still good, the edges, and then I could hide that big blotch with the dahlias. So what I did was I fussy cut all these out. I stamped a second layer and cut that out to layer sort of, so you can see it's layered up the oh, it is still active. Oh, good, Glenda, because I have a whole roll of it I haven't used. Thank you for checking on that. And yeah, and I've stamped them on the shimmer paper, so I don't know if you can see. I don't know if the camera will catch it. But they look beautiful on that shimmer paper. And then I've used the Highland Heather ribbon, just a simple embossed happy birthday greeting. And then I've used the opal rounds. And then I've kind of just tied in the shaded spruce and the Highland Heather background that I made with the alcohol markers with the yellow flowers. I think this one turned out pretty. A lot of fussy cutting, but if you like to fussy cut, then it's okay. And then my last one is I stamped these ones just on paper, and I did some shimmer with the Wink of Stella on this one. So this is Flirty Flamingo, that pink, and then I did Blushing Bride on this lighter one. And then I just did a wash with the Aqua Painters again, with the Pear Pizzazz. I've used the gold metallic gems, I think they're called. This is the bark embossing folder, and then our new cork specialty paper, which is really, really cool. Linen thread again, because it is my favorite, and then that gold, so gold new ribbon with just a quick little easy tag. And this is the basic gray background. So just simple, easy, and then just the inside stamped with just the line image and the Flirty Flamingo. So nice and simple. This one will be in an upcoming tutorial that I'm doing. So yeah, that is all I have to show for you today. So I'll bring all these beauties back in here for you to see. Yeah, this is a beautiful set. And like I say, it's at the $120 price point, but it's huge. Like, look at all the stamps you get in it. And this Dahlia will make gorgeous cards. I will post this one on my Facebook page when I finish it. I might get it done today, and show you the finished look of that when it's done. I am always giving things away to all of my lovely viewers. So if you, thank you ladies. If you make something with this set or something similar, definitely post it, and you'll get entered in for a draw. And I will send out a prize and a card to you. And thank you so much for watching. Like I said, next week we are going to do cards with the sheep, the counting sheep. So tune in for some fun samples for that. I've already got a few made, but I'm working on some more today. And you'll kind of have a selection like you have here. And yeah, thank you. Have a great day. I hope it's nicer than it is here. We've got thunder showers and stuff today. So I will be locked in my craft room. Gotta go to work for a bit, but after that, I will be locked down here making some sheep samples for next weekend. So thank you for tuning in. And my new viewers, Marilyn, Valerie, I hope you have a wonderful day, and paper hugs to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.